Time for the third Wily stage, and I guess the game's trying to be kind after that last stage. It gave me another E-Tank. Goody. Enemy, thank you. Ah, we know what time this is. It's time for the ye old-fashioned robot rematch. We're gonna start with Charge Man because I hate him the most. And this, folks, is why Power Stone sucks. First three, well, stones, and probably the most awkward way possible. It's basically almost impossible to hit anything with this. If you can actually hit something with, well, you're really trying to show off. Nothing else to it. You're just showing off. Like, it's a miracle I even managed to kill Charge Man with that. Alright, I forgot to change weapons for Napalm Man, who, well, you know how he fights. Oops, and I wasn't close enough, so... Oh dear. Go away now. You can die now. Oh wait, good. Thank you. Bye. Next up, we'll take on Gyro Man, who's weak to... You're not Gyro Man! Right, Gyro Attack is your weakness, so I was half right. And I missed with the first shot. Oops. Well, I was half right. Oh, dear. Come on, hit him, thank you. That would mean... You're Gyro Man? I want to say you're Gyro Man. You're Gyro Man, okay. You're gonna notice that during each of these fights that not only am I using the actual weakness, but, takes you back to the original boss arena, which I think is pretty interesting. That's where you were! Thanks for showing me where you were hiding. Next up is Starman, if I'm correct, and... Wow, I'm actually correct again. Weak to Water Wave. The thing about Water Wave on Starman is... it actually kills his shield. Very nice. Now, if I can actually hit with the Water Wave, like this, it's not a problem. Ah, who's left? Stone... Gravity, I want to say you're Wave. No, you're Stone Man. That means Wave is just above your head. Nope. Let's get that shot. Stone Man, you're pathetic. You're pathetic! Your weapon sucks. You suck. What is going on here? Wave Man, thank you. So I was almost always correct. Perfect. Almost killed myself doing that, but I like to be silly. Last but not least, we didn't completely forget you, Mr. Gravity Man. Thank you for climbing down the ladder, Mega Man. Of course, Gravity Man, you need to hit him with the shield, which, in this game, really awkward, considering how Star Crash works. But it works. It works in the end. I still win. Unfortunately, because I used all of my Star Crush, I can't use it on the Wily press. Now, the trick I've kind of come up with is you want to stand with your back facing these spikes right at the spikes. Reason for this, if he decides to land on his side, you're gonna want to jump to the other platform. If he lands directly in the middle, just slide away. You also want to jump once the platform hits, like, a dead stop, otherwise your jump basically becomes nothing. And that's how you'd hit him with the Star Crush. This form of Wily is pathetic, by the way. We've seen much more impressive Wily machines, and this one is just sad. You're supposed to hit this guy with Star Crush? Yeah, no thank you. I'll just use Buster, it's more efficient. It's also easier. Bye, Wily, we'll see you in the next stage. I already know that's gonna happen. Yes, you had another stage because, well, let's face it, we're not even at the skull yet. Now we're at the skull. Time for the next stage, let's get going. You know, for the final stage of the game, this one is a little sad. Prepare to see that enemy a lot. That's all I have to say. Oh boy. Well, we should be fine. If I honestly need to use the M-Tank, I'll use the M-Tank. Otherwise, we're just gonna deal with these. Get Super Arrow ready at this point. That's right, Super Arrow actually does damage, which happens to be the weakness of Wily Machine number 5. Whoa, he has a lot of interesting tricks up his sleeve. Case in point. But nothing too terribly exciting. Alright, let's do this, Wily. Wily Capsule number 2. Hilariously weak to beat. Yes, Bird, find Wily, kill him for me. Do my job. Find him. Come on. There you go. Good bird. Find me the Wily. And now he's gone. Sad day. But you may be wondering, why don't I just use the M-Tank? Well, I'm still waiting. Oops, that wasn't gonna hit. I figured, why not have fun with some other weapons? So we're just gonna use Gyro Attack, and then I'm gonna change to something else that is, I guess, okay for fighting Wily. No. So, yeah. Crystal Eye sounds like the next best choice, other than Beat. I'm saving that. You're also going to probably see me intentionally take some hits, just so that I have an excuse to use the M-Tank. Okay, you know what? Thank you. Yep. Meet the M-Tank, the legendary item, one time only. You really can only carry once in whatever games it has. It's an instant refill of every item in the game. It's also very annoying. Thank you, Beat. Huh. Come on. Let's play a game called Kill That Wily. Send out your attack bird and he will hunt down the Wily for you. It's very useful. Thank you, Dr. Cossack. At least I think it's Cossack who built Beat. Good job, Beat. One hit left. Find me that Wily. Haha, we win. Oh no, Wily's running away. Are we gonna catch him? We don't know. Where are we going? Hey Dr. Light, nice to see you. Mine. Oh dear. Well, that was a lucky... Wait a second. Why can't I do that in gameplay? Thanks, Proto-Man. Let's go. Kazunk. And Wily escapes again. We save Dr. Light, beat the game. We're almost done with the Classic Series. We've officially hit the halfway point. If you don't count the Game Boy games and base. But reflection, there's a lot that I like about 5. The story, while it's basically, oh man, fake Wily and then real Wily, I still like it that they try to hide the fact that it's a fake Proto-Man. That I felt was a nice story to actually put Proto-Man more into the plot, other than he just occasionally appears whenever it feels like. Some of the weapons, I'm not a terrible fan of. I mean, Crystal Eye, Gyro Attack are definitely 2 of my favorite weapons. I like how Napalm Bomb is basically Hyper Bomb, just better. Charge Kick is really fun to use. Star Crash, it's better than Skull Barrier, but not by much. I think it has more ammo consumption per use, so you get less uses of it. Power Stone just sucks, I'm sorry. It's really difficult to make a weapon like that good, other than, well, the fact that it's still better than Spark Shock. Bosses, I do like the designs of all the bosses, are very interesting, very appeasing. But this game really doesn't try to do anything new. I mean, there's nothing that really stands out as something that they try to push something. The Rush coil change is just stupid, and I'm glad this is the last time we see Rush for a while as a support like this. Well, he does show up in the next game, but he does something completely different in 6 instead of what he's been doing thus far. Beat, very useful. This is probably the one and only time he's this useful. I think he's somewhat useful in 6, but not by much. Otherwise, this one I just like a lot, despite it not trying a lot of new things. Still a fun game. I would definitely recommend playing all the games up to this point. Just don't start with this one. We've yet to get to the point where I think you should really start with when starting the Classic Series. Other than that, this has been Silas. Thank you for joining me for Mega Man 5 as Beat creates the Capcom. And we'll see you next time for Mega Man 6, the last of the NES series. Till then,